My Lords, I beg leave to move Amendment 24, which appears under my name. This is one of a suite of amendments that I moved in committee. I continue to stand by all of them, but in achieving a disappointing response from the Minister then, I've restricted myself here to just one. But I record now, as I did then, the role of Liberty in working on all of them. And when I saw that no one else had brought forward a similar amendment, I felt that this issue had to be raised in any immigration bill. For this amendment is about no recourse to public funds. It's something I found myself talking about so often that the phrase rolls off my tongue like poetry. But of course, this is the stuff of nightmare, of personal desperation and great suffering. It is the situation of the victim of domestic violence, facing the choice of homelessness and penury for herself and her children, or the very real danger of being maimed or killed if she stays. It's the situation of the child going hungry, suffering the miserable, desperate pangs that prevent concentration or hope when his peers get free school meals. I assume there's no member of your Lordship's House that would deny the human right to life, but no recourse to public funds denies access to the most basic essentials. People are forced to rely on the fragile, overstretched resources of specialist charities, and people do fall through the cracks of that hopelessly under-resourced, fragile net of support. Now, I fear in this bill, the Minister and I are trapped on a merry-go-round. I believe I can foresee the response I'm likely to receive, that this is discriminatory if only applied to people newly covered by immigration law, EU and EEA citizens, and not everybody. Well, at the risk of sounding like a recording, I want to apply this to everyone. The government could and should end any application of the no recourse to public funds rule. But what I've done with this amendment is try to save as many as the rules of the Table Office will allow me. Saving some people from being penniless and homeless, from hunger and abuse, saving perhaps some of them from death, is better than saving none. I beg to move, my Lords.